Hello, Storey Kenworthy Workspace employees. I'm Ramona Wink, and this is the next edition of Restoring Wellness. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween. If you can see my shirt, it says, "If the broom fits, ride it." Last night was when Urbandale children went around the neighborhood, and it was really cold. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but it was really cold last night. And so my wife Sue and I didn't sit out and hand out candy. We set a table up near the sidewalk, and Sue had bought a big bag of candy, and we set an orange bucket on that, filled it with candy, and then allowed children and their parents to walk by and take some. We have cameras on our house so we could see the comings and goings of children. What disappointed us the most was there was over 150 pieces of candy in that sack, and it was good candy, candy that I would like. And we only had probably 25 to 30 kiddos. Halloween was supposed to go from 6 to 8 p.m., and that bucket was empty at about 7:15. That really disturbed me because, again, I just thought, wow, those kiddos are taking handfuls of candy, and why aren't parents encouraging them to share and to be respectful of others? That's a hard Halloween story for me to remember, the one that happened last night. But then I was reminded of years ago how I used to do Halloween as an adult. Children would come to our house, and I, even if it was cold, would be inside, but I'd open the door and I'd give them their piece of candy individually, and then I would say, "Jesus loves you." Regardless of how the kiddo responded or their parent responded, that left me feeling positive about Halloween. And so I think next year we'll go back to that system. The reason I tell you this story is that I've been thinking about my why. If somebody asked you what your why is, that's a daunting question, but I'll give you some pointers on how to figure that out. It's a really deep philosophical question, but I really want you to think about it. Why do you do what you do? Why do you live the way that you live? Why do you make the decisions that you make? Why are you in relationship with the people that you're in? And those questions really can get you started. And as you answer some of those questions, I think you'll figure out what your why is. It's a deep statement about your life, a driving statement about your purpose. And once you know that, it can really help you make decisions, be very happy. And research has also shown that knowing your why promotes success and that you can live a longer life. So I encourage you to figure out your why. If you don't know it about me, my why for my whole life is to glorify God and to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I didn't do that last night at Halloween. I just sat out that candy bucket, and the kids took a lot, and Sue and I were pretty disappointed. But like I told you years ago, I used to stand at my door and hand out the piece of candy myself, and then impart those three little words, "Jesus loves you," to each little munchkin that came up to our door. That was and is my why, to tell the world that Jesus loves them. And then that's my mission on earth. That's my purpose. So let me close by not only encouraging you to figure out your why and then to live it, but in order for me to carry out my why, let me tell you that I know that God has an amazing plan for your life and that his son Jesus loves you. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.